Yo, hey, I'm finna put something on you so cold, man. What up to all the Creed out there, for sure. You know, it's the Creed right here, you feel me? You know, today we're gonna talk about astrology. And we're gonna talk about how astrology is circus for the clowns, you hear me? You feel me? Let's just start talking about the James Randi astrology test. He did it back in like years ago, whatever. But just look up James Randi. So basically, this has been my whole main point I've always had about astrology since I was like in elementary, junior high school. You feel me? So look, basically, he gave everybody like an astrology test or whatever, and then it basically like described all them whatever. Like, I guess they told them their birthdays. They told him their birthdays or something of the sort like that. So he already knew what sign they already was or whatever the case is. You feel me? So basically, he gave them a test, and then it described how their personalities and characteristics or whatever and all that was supposed to be. And all of them agreed, like, yeah, this is me. Like, this was on point. It was exactly right. This and that, this and that. Then he was like, all right, now exchange your papers with your partner's papers, you feel me? And they all came to find out that they all had the same exact one, you feel me? They all had the same, the description for the same exact sign, you feel me? They all had the same stuff. So then that just came to prove, like, fam, that's just like, man, the power of auto-suggestion. People be like, oh, this and this and this, and you'll be like, well, I do go through that because it's so general that everybody goes through those things or has a little bit of those traits that these astrological signs describe, you feel me? Everybody has that, you feel me? So that was just my whole point. And you might be like, you know, so what is astrology? And basically, astrology is basically the belief that the planets and stars like decide your fate and your future, you feel me? They decide your personality, your character, and they also decide your fate and your future, you feel me? So then that right there, fam, is already like a form of pagan worship, you feel me? Because check it out. The whole point of it, well, astrology started in Babylon, first of all. Astrology started in Babylon. But it was really, fam, like the Greeks and Romans who made it popular, you feel me? They the ones who got it busting, you feel me? So once they got it busting, they start basically attributing their gods to these planets, you feel me? So like the planets were gods to these people. The planets were gods to the Greeks and the Romans, you feel me? So it's basically the same thing. People they worshiping these planets, which basically you're worshiping the gods and goddesses of the Romans and the Greek, you feel me? The Greek mythological gods and stuff like that, they're all attributed to those planets. So basically, man, it's just all confusing from the jump because astrology was originally only 5 planets, you feel me? And now they've included other stuff. And on top of that, fam, it's just contradictory to anything else you could claim to believe in. So you can't claim to believe in law of attraction or the Bible or something like that if you believe in astrology. The ideas are totally separate. Law of attraction tells you that you create your destiny. You create who you are. You decide who you are. That's what law of attraction says. And law of attraction says you can change that at any time, which is totally true because I've seen it so many times. I've seen people be the worst motherfuckers, go to prison, you feel me, and just do all type of fucked up dumb shit, and then they finally get their life together and they're a whole totally different person. So you cannot tell me that these things really decide a person's destiny, you feel me? It just don't make no fucking sense. Cause it's just like, fam, as humans, fam, we could live one way for 5 years, and then for the next 5 years after that, change and be a whole totally different person, which that goes against the idea of astrology, because astrology says you are who you are. It decides who you are, and it decides what your future is going to be, depending on the alignment of planets and stars, you feel me? Celestial bodies, stuff like that, bro. So you cannot possibly say that you believe in law of attraction if you believe in astrology, because how you gonna talk about, oh, I'm deliberately manifesting this and that, you feel me? I'm intentionally manifesting this, but astrology says you're going to manifest what the stars and planets is going to make you manifest, period. You're going to have a bad day because astrology says you're going to have a bad day today. Period. Oh, now today is the day that you can move forward and possibly make some progress because astrology says today is the day you can do that. Like, come on, man, it's awesome. If can't nobody see through that, fam, y'all got some real issues. Damn, would y'all slow the fuck down? They and that bitch getting the crunk. They getting crunk in that bitch on phone and grade. But no, man, y'all need to just knock it off. Especially these people that on that new age stuff trying to mix everything with everything. You cannot believe in the Bible and astrology and Egyptology and all this at the same time. It's all contradictory on some real stuff, bro. And that's another thing. That's why a lot of Egyptologists, they so big into astrology, because the Egyptians was on that. And then even after that, when the Greek dynasties took over Egypt, they made it popular. Like on some real stuff, they made it popular all throughout Egypt. They made it popular out throughout a lot of the living world at that time, bro. So we just got to get the facts straight, bro, because all the planets is named after Greek and Roman goddesses, bro. Gods and goddesses, bro. So essentially what you're doing is worshiping these Greek and Roman gods and goddesses, doing the same thing that we was doing back in the ancient days. And now we still getting punished for it because y'all still ain't learned y'all lesson. Like originally, fam, the thought was that all the planets were revolving around Earth, you feel me? And that's where the whole astrology stuff even started. If you put into the equation that the fact that the Earth is actually moving throughout space and revolving around something itself, bro, then the whole astrology idea, fam, falls flat on its face, you feel me? Because the whole astrology idea was that the Earth is staying put in one place and everything else is revolving around it. And if you don't believe in that concept, then you can't believe in astrology, you feel me? Another thing, fam, the zodiac has shifted an entire house since astrology was even crystallized, like on some real stuff. So the whole astrology is off an entire house, and astrologers don't like to talk about that, bro, because then that makes everything they ever believed really crumble down right in front of their face, you feel me? Another thing, fam, is you gotta realize when you're doing stuff like this that it's pagan and you playing into the hand of demons. This is the same stuff that the Most High been warning us about for centuries, bro. Being divinators of the heavens, which is an astrologer, being a sorcerer, being into witchcraft, a wizard and stuff like that, you feel me? Necromancer, stuff like that, bro. You're not supposed to be doing anything like that. That's idol worship, real stuff. And that's what you're doing. You worshiping these planets, bro. Real stuff. And if what y'all saying is true, then that means Sagittarius is the king of all, and I'm a Sagittarius. So that means all you peasants and peons need to bow down to me on some real shit, because everybody knows that, all right, in Greek mythology, Sagittarius was connected to Jupiter, which was connected to Zeus, which in Greek mythology was the king of all the gods, you feel me? And in Roman in the Roman mythology, they believe the same thing, that Jupiter was the king of all of them on some real stuff, which is the king of all the gods. And that's only attached to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the only one with Jupiter. While all the other signs share stuff, they might share Venus or Mercury or Mars or the sun or moon, something like that. Sagittarius don't share Jupiter with nobody. Sagittarius is the only one with Jupiter. So that means Sagittarius is the real king. So listen to your king right now. I'm trying to give you the real info on some real shit, nigga. And that's if you believe in that astrology shit. You playing into the hands of demons, because this is the type of stuff they like to see, you feel me? They like to see motherfuckers in the wilderness worshiping rocks and sticks and shit like that, worshiping statues, little shit like that. And then them demons, fam, they'll even play with your head, you feel me? You'll worship them, you'll worship that statue or whatever, and believe that statue is really helping you, because motherfuckers will break you off a little something here and there, you feel me? A little blessing or two will fall out the sky, you know? So then you'll believe that this statue really is blessing you, and them demons is playing with your head like on some real shit, bro. Astrology is to say that God isn't in control and he isn't the ultimate determiner of someone's destiny on some real stuff. You saying that the stars and planets is the ultimate determiner of your destiny, and then that's worshiping the creation rather than the creator, because the consciousness, awareness within you, fam, is the one who created all this shit. God is within you. This astrology is saying that you're supposed to be dealing with the external, when really you're supposed to be going internal on some real shit. How can you say you going within, but you dependent on everything that's outside of you, bro? If you don't go within, you're going to be without. And that's why a lot of y'all don't want to admit it, but y'all really without. Y'all looking to the external. How is the stars and the planets within you, bro? That's outside of you. You looking to signs in the sky and shit like that, bro. when you supposed to be going within, the power within you is the one who created all this shit. And you worshiping the creation like a damn dummy on some real shit, bro. That's saying God ain't in control. That's saying there ain't no God. That's what you saying, bro. That's saying, like, all right, look. My uncle, and some of my homies and like this girl I know, we was all born on the same day, right? All born on the same day. Me and my uncle, we got a lot of stuff in common, fam. We was born on the same exact day. But we also have a whole bunch of stuff we don't have in common at all. Like real shit, bro. Because more so than anything, your environment and the situations you face is gonna determine your personality and your destiny. Real shit. Your environment and in the circumstances of your life is gonna determine that more than anything, bro. And see how me and my uncle was born on the same day, but my uncle is a straight gangster on some real shit. He was all about that gangster life. You feel me? Straight GD crazy. You feel me? Type shit, nigga. Straight GD anywhere he go, GD crazy, hat to the right, all that shit, you feel me? My uncle is straight gangster, you feel me, on some real shit. I was never on shit like that, bro. Like, I wasn't into the gang. I hung around the gangbangers, but I wasn't into the gang banging lifestyle. I was me. On some real shit, I wasn't into the gang banging lifestyle. And you know why that was? You know why my uncle don't put up with no shit? Why he walk around with a mean mug on his face everywhere he go, this and that? Why I walk around with a smile everywhere I go, you feel me? Because my uncle grew up different than me, bro. That's what decided the traits that we exhibit on some real shit, my nigga, because everybody is capable of all traits on some real shit. It's all about the right circumstances to bring them traits out. And my uncle grew up at a time where the gangbanging culture was real strong. There wasn't no technology. It wasn't no cameras. You can kill a motherfucker in broad daylight and get up out of there and get away with it. Try that now. I mean, they do go down in Chicago and St. Louis, East St. Louis, places like that. It still do go down. But I'm saying for the most part, it was going down everywhere like this, though. Even in small cities and small towns, shit like this, motherfucker go catch a body in broad daylight if you want to, and you gonna get away with it. The culture was different. Everybody was more hardcore. Now motherfuckers is all bitched up. Motherfuckers don't even want to take a few punches to the face no more, you feel me? They grabbing a gun, you feel me? You just trying to box with them, you feel me? But at least y'all still gonna live for another day, you feel me? Motherfuckers can't even take a few punches no more. They talking about shooting you. You feel me? Back when my uncle then was growing up, that's what we meant. Real men, they was still fighting. Ain't nobody fighting one-on-one no more. Ain't nobody doing that no more. They grew up different than we grew up. They was more hardcore. They was more about business, you feel me? Motherfuckers getting away with snitching all day now. You snitch back in the day, motherfuckers gonna come take your whole family out, you feel me? Real shit, motherfuckers finna have your whole family tied up, you feel me? Whole streets finna be after you feel me? Your own people gonna be after you because you snitched. On some real shit, bro. It's not like that no more. They grew up in a different culture than us. So that's why my uncle is so much different than what I am. That's why he's so much more hardcore than what I am. That's why he's so much more ready to get violent than what I am. Because I didn't grow up in that type of reality like how he grew up, where everything was way more hardcore and motherfuckers was really about that gangster life. Motherfuckers ain't really about that no more. On some real shit, bro. So, man, it just goes to show that, fam, the stars and the planets ain't deciding shit, my nigga. We was born on the same exact day, my dude. And, all right, so let's talk about my homies, them that I was born on the same day with. Let's talk about my homie, man. Rest in peace to his life, fam. He died in a triple homicide, you feel me? But we was born on the same day. And a lot of stuff between us, there were similarities. We were similar in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways, we weren't, though, bro. We weren't. Like, real shit, I never hang around nobody. I'm isolated. I be by myself. He always hung around people. He always had people around him, always, you feel me? He was always kicking it with motherfuckers. I'm not the kicker type. I don't go kick it with motherfuckers. He was on that. He the type that had people surrounding him at all times, type shit like that. Me, I could hit a blunt or two and be cool. He was the type that smoking all day, fat shit, fat woods and shit all day, you feel me? Me, I'm more conservative with my money and shit. I like to invest in my shit. He the type, he don't get no fuck. He's spending that shit, buying fresh ass fits, dressed up. I'm not the type that really be all dressed up and shit. This nigga was fresh every day, my nigga. Fresh every day. I'm not really that type of person, but he's always kind of been that type of person. And that just shows you, fam, people have different personalities. It's not dependent upon the day you was born or the sign you are. If you Sagittarius or if you Pisces or if you Taurus or Capricorn or something like that, Virgo, it's not about that because, fam, I have a lot of similarities with people that was born in October. I have a lot of similarities with people that was born in August. I have a lot of similarities with people that was born in March, February, you feel me? You can find common ground. You can find similarities between you and anybody, bro. You can go to anybody and find something that y'all have in common on some real shit. It might not be much, but you can find something y'all have in common on some real stuff, bro. And that's just my whole point about this whole astrology. I can't believe people actually believe this shit, my nigga. Like real shit. I know people that was born in February that's way more like me than people that was born in the same month as me, bro. Way more like me. Are you fucking serious, my nigga? Are you serious? So you trying to say that everybody that has this sign is like this? That's totally false, my nigga. Look, do this for me, because this is what I used to do all the time. People be like, what's your sign? And I always be like, man, I don't believe in that shit. And they'll be like, all right, well, when's your birthday? I'll give them a fake birthday, and then they'll be like, see, I knew it. I knew you was this sign. I knew you was this. And I'll be like, look, motherfucker, like, I'm not even that whole time. See what I'm saying? That's that shit I'm talking about. Nigga, you could give somebody a horoscope or a motherfucking thing describing their sign, and you can change the sign. So if they are Pisces, change it to Virgo. Put Virgo on it and then give it to them. Then be like, man, this is me. This is me. This describes me perfectly, fam. I'm telling you on some real shit, bro. It's all some BS, my dude. And on top of that, look, check this out. Check this out. The dude who I was talking about who got killed in the triple homicide, who got the same exact birthday as me, he got a sister too. So we all was born on the same day. I'm nothing like his sister, bro. His sister is Sagittarius, fam. She don't act nothing like what a Sagittarius is supposed to act like, because I got a cousin that Sagittarius too. It's a girl, and she wild as fuck, like on some real shit, you feel me? But then this dude's sister, she cool. She composed, she relaxed, you feel me? She don't be on all that wild shit and this and that and all that. She don't fit none of the description, my nigga. She ain't nothing like me, bro. On some real shit. And then another girl I went to school with back in junior high, I don't know what happened to her after junior high. Her name was Alexis or whatever, but we had the same exact birthday. Nothing alike, my nigga. She was one of the goodiest girls in the fucking world, my nigga. We was nothing alike, my nigga. So stop playing with that shit. And then speaking on twins, because like how I just said, dude who got killed in the triple homicide, my homie, rest in peace to his soul, you feel me? They twins, you feel me? Speaking on twins, how many of y'all know twins? Because I know so many different pairs of twins, my dude. I know so many different twins, bro. And they complete opposite, bro. They like night and day, my dude. Fam, I even know some twins down there in Carbondale, Illinois, you feel me? Bro, one been in and out of prison, jail, all that shit, back and forth, nigga, like damn near all his life and shit. The other one never even been in jail, my dude. You like, how many times do we see that where one twin be all shy and shit, and he an introvert and shit, then the other twin be extroverted and shit? He social as hell, you feel me, talking to everybody, you feel me? How many times do we see that one twin is cool with everybody, peaceful with everybody, then the other twin, the one that's always getting in fights with people and always getting into it with people and shit like that? Fam, I see this shit. I seen this shit, fam. How you gonna tell me? So explain why these twins are so different. They was born on the same exact day, my nigga. Explain that to me. Explain that to me, how twins can be so different, like night and day, bro. They born on the same day. Even if we not talking fraternal, we talking motherfucking cause I know a good amount of fraternal twins and a good amount of identical twins, and all this applies to all of them. Even identical, they look the same exact way, but you tell them but we all can tell them apart because they personalities, bro. We know, like, as soon as we get to interacting with, oh, you this one. Because we know off the personalities, because they so different, even though they look just alike, bro. So explain that shit to me, my nigga. Explain that to me. Twins is the one that is the main proof against all this astrology shit, bro. Because they so different. Okay, yes, there is twins out there that act just alike, bro. But mainly, a lot of twins do that just to keep on that twin energy. Like, oh, whatever you gonna do, I'm gonna do. Oh, whatever you wear, I'm gonna wear. Oh, they don't want to split up their identities. But deep down, they got different souls. They got different identities, my nigga. Like, on some real shit. So it's just like, fam, if they born on the same day and they was born at the same time, like within 1 minute of each other and shit like that, why don't they got the same destinies? Why is their destinies not intertwined? One twin could become a fucking drug addict, and the other twin could live a perfectly normal fucking life. This happens. There's some of y'all out there that had no real life examples of this. You feel me? So explain that to me. All y'all motherfuckers into astrology, explain that to me. Explain the twin phenomena to me. Because, fam, at the end of the day, everybody is capable of all traits. I say this all the time. Like, you might be one of the scariest, most coward motherfuckers in the world, you feel me? But imagine if everybody in the world died except just you and 12-year-olds. It was just you and everybody under the age of 12 left, you would quickly turn into the most confident motherfucker in the world, wouldn't you? You would feel like the strongest motherfucker in the world, wouldn't you? On some real shit. It's just like, for a lot of motherfuckers coward as fuck. They get sent to prison. Now they have no choice but to leave all that coward shit behind, nigga, because it took the right circumstances to bring the right traits out of them. Now they act like some of the toughest motherfuckers because they're forced to. Real shit. Now they got more heart than they ever did because they was forced to have heart. Real shit. It's the right circumstances to bring out the right shit, nigga. Another example about prison. Motherfuckers be straight as hell out here in these streets. Fucking all the bitches, nigga. Getting any bitch they want. Nigga, they get life sentence or motherfucking 15, 20 years, something like that. They get to doing gay shit. Now all of a sudden, motherfucker who would have never did no gay shit on the streets is in prison doing gay shit. He's gay in that bitch now. You feel me? The right circumstances to bring out the right traits, nigga. All human beings are capable of all traits. You feel me? Just take the right stuff to bring it out, bro. On some real shit, nigga. Like the most solid black dude went to the Harvard University, Yale, got the most prestigious degrees, this and that. Never been in trouble in his life, this and that. Nigga, look at his story. He probably had both parents in his house. He probably grew up in a good ass neighborhood. They probably had good money. He probably never stressed about money. His parents probably never had many money stresses. This and that. He probably had a brand new car when he turned 16. You feel me? This and that. Everything was set up for him. You feel me? Now imagine that same dude growing up in the hood. Father's absent. Father been in prison his whole life. You don't even know his father. Mom's a drug addict, so he lived with his grandma. You feel me? Type shit like that. Grandpa already died, so it's just grandma. She can't control all these wild ass kids. She got too high up in age. She don't got the energy to be on top of these wild ass kids no more. Now look, now he got different traits coming up out of him now, right? Man, hold on. Now he got different traits coming up out of him now, right? Now the savage coming up out of him, right? He in the hood now, right? Now he the same dude who would have never shot a gun, ever thought about shooting a gun. Now this dude shooting guns all the damn time. You feel me? Same dude who would have went to college, would have went to one of the most prestigious colleges in the whole world. Now he dropping out of school in junior high. You feel me? Because he dropping out of school in 8th grade because he don't want to get caught lacking at the bus stop. He don't want to go wait for the school bus and a motherfucker come blow him down while he waiting for the school bus. You feel me? Stuff like that. Sir, it's your circumstances. It's your environment that decides your traits, that decides your destiny, bro. Do you think any of these people in the hood decided before they was born, like, let me choose. Damn, should I go live in a gated community with mansions or should I go live in this hood right here? I think I'm going to go pick this hood where it's dangerous and I probably won't be expected to live to 18 or 21. Let me go do it. You feel me? Like, come on, man, get the hell out of here. Their environment and their circumstances more shape their destiny than any other fucking thing you could talk about. And yes, everything in the universe affects everything. Everything affects everything. So yes, the stars and the moon and shit like that can affect shit because the sun affect me. If the sun ain't out, I'll damn near feel depressed, nigga. Nigga, that's why I hate the winter and shit like that, nigga. If the sun ain't out beaming, fam, I don't have as high energy as what I usually do. When the sun out, I'll be happy as hell, nigga. When it's just bright as hell, nigga, everybody just hop out of bed, they be charged. You be ready to go have a damn good day. When it be all gloomy and shit, you don't be feeling that way, bro. You be a little more down. You be feeling like what the weather looking like. Real shit, gloomy. Real shit. So yes, everything affects everything. That's why somebody all the way on the other side of the world in China right now, their actions are indirectly affecting you, my nigga. Every little thing, nigga. Every little thing, nigga. Like, for real, bro. So it's just like, look, check this out. It's just like, fam, when you throw a pebble in a large lake, you feel me? And you just see the ripples carry out throughout the whole lake. That's how the universe is, bro. Real stuff, fam. Every little thing indirectly or directly affects everything, bro. It's just like, fam, how you could be, say you going to a little get together, a little kickback outside, you feel me, whatever the case is, motherfuckers grilling out, whatever. Say, man, you finna go sit next to your homies and stuff like that, but then he's sitting next to like this big bush with flowers all on it and stuff, and you see a whole bunch of bees and wasps all up on that motherfucker. And you remember when you was 5 years old, how you got stung by like a bee or a hornet or something like that. So now you kind of got a little fear within you, like, man, I don't fuck with bees and shit like that. So you know what? I'm not even finna sit by homie them. I'm finna sit right here. But you end up sitting by a girl you don't even know like that. And then y'all get to making basic conversation. And now she become yours. You feel me? All off that, fam. Just because something that happened to you when you was young, a bee affected you that much to the point where you find your soulmate. Real shit, bro. Because everything affects everything. You feel me? But it's not the stars and the planets exclusively decide what the hell you is. Like, That don't even make no sense, my dude. Like it's up to the stars and the planets. Like, check it out. Because all forces, fam, all forces get weaker over distance. You feel me? So it's just like, hold on. All right, so it's just like this. You know how sunlight, if you was closer to the sun than what we is now, it'll be even brighter, even hotter, you feel me? But the force of that light and heat gets weaker as it travels over the distance, right? You feel me? So that's why if we was any closer to the sun, they say we will all fucking burn up, you feel me? We will all catch on fire and burn the fuck up, you feel me? And they say if we was any further from the sun, we will be cold as hell. Like real shit, you feel me? So any known force gets weaker over a distance it has to travel, you feel me? That's why all these stars we see in the sky, they look like little twinkles, you feel me? But if you was close to these stars, they'd look like a big sun, you feel me? You wouldn't even be able to look at it, you feel me? A lot of those stars is suns that are bigger than our sun, much bigger than our sun, you feel me? So if you was close to that star, the force would affect you a lot more. The heat, you would feel the heat from that star, and you would actually see way more light coming from that star, like our sun, you feel me? So that's proof that any force gets weaker over the distance it has to travel, you feel me? But look, y'all say, so according to y'all, Mars is supposed to be a lot stronger than all the other planets because Mars is right next to us. So anybody with a Mars sign is supposed to be experiencing way more the energy from Mars than anybody else experiencing energy from anywhere else. You feel me? Like, y'all get what I'm saying? It's like everything, they basically treat everything in this astrology stuff, like all the different signs, like they equal in a way, you feel me? But how could that be when Mars is the closest planet to us? So shouldn't Mars affect us more than anything else, bro? Because the force gets weaker by distance travel. Jupiter is far the fuck out there. How the fuck can Jupiter affect us as much as, I know Jupiter's big as hell, but how can Jupiter affect as much as Mars, and Mars is right here? How can Venus affect us as much as Mars, and Mars is right here, you feel me? So then it might say, well, the energy from these planets and stars or whatever the case it is, because all these constellations, that's what they go off of. Y'all going off of stars and planets and shit like that, and these stars is so far, so I don't get how the energy is so strongly affecting our lives and they so far. But y'all might be like, the energy from these stars and planets don't get weaker as they travel, because these are celestial bodies, whatever the case, whatever the hell y'all want to say, whatever. Okay, so if that was the case, we are in one little tiny solar system in a big ass galaxy full of a whole bunch of solar systems that's probably bigger than this one, bro. Real stuff. So why ain't all the other stars and all the other stuff in the whole galaxy affecting us? If that's the case, then everything else in the whole universe is going to affect us. So then that makes your astrology invalid, because y'all not taking into account all the other stuff that's going on in the universe and the galaxy. Y'all get what I'm saying? You feel me? All this shit is invalid, my dude. It's all invalid, bro. Everybody's capable of experiencing every trait, my dude. I done seen some of the toughest hardcore motherfuckers. They finally move about the hood, then they finally get to relax and become a good fucking person, my nigga. They finally get to become a decent human being because they ain't around a whole bunch of savages no more, my dude. On some real stuff, bro. And I done seen people that had it good at first, and then they was forced to move to the hood, then they gotta adapt to that. Real shit. Now you bringing out whole different traits, and it ain't got nothing to do with a sign, my dude. It don't got nothing to do with no astrology, my dude. Is you serious? Like, come on, man. Yes, everything affects everything. Yes. But when it come down to astrology, y'all putting the focus on planets and stars, and that's all bullshit. Astrology is circus for the clowns, and that's period. Y'all need to get it together, bro. Real shit, bro. But I think that's pretty much it, bro. Like, I don't know what else I could possibly say about this shit, man. Y'all need to get right, bro. And if y'all claim to believe in the Bible, y'all need to stop all that astrology bullshit. If y'all claim to believe in law of attraction, y'all can't say y'all believe in astrology. That's just period. They're two totally different contradictory ideas on some real stuff. They're conflicting on some real stuff. And y'all know I teach law of attraction. That's one of the main things I push on some real stuff. And all these people that's coming to me and they, wanting to come get some knowledge from me or whatever the case, or, build with me or whatever the case is, they asking about this astrology shit. It's like, how the fuck you gonna say you believe in law of attraction, but you believe in astrology? Astrology says everything's already predestined for you on some real shit, depending on the signs and how the fucking sky was looking when you was born. You feel me? Like, type shit like that, bro. So basically, they saying that everything is already predestined for you, bro, and you can't decide nothing. The stars and the planets and the celestial bodies is gonna decide what happened to you, depending on how they're aligned and what patterns they're forming. Real stuff. And it says it also decides your personality. When law of attraction says you decide your personality. Real shit, nigga. Like, all right. A lot of people call me a straight fucking asshole, bro. Oh, you're a fucking asshole. You're a prick. You're a dick. This and that. Okay, so imagine anybody y'all know like that. That's like that. Y'all really think that of, because I'm really not that type of person. Motherfuckers just be soft as hell and sensitive and bringing all this estrogen onto my channel. But it's a lot of testosterone around here. You feel me? So basically, look. Imagine a prick dick ass motherfucker that's always getting over on people and fucking stealing from people or whatever. He's a straight fucking asshole. He act like he, fuck you, this and that. Imagine that same motherfucker get paralyzed and put in a wheelchair or lose his fucking arm or some shit like that. Shit that'll really humble a motherfucker. That'll change a motherfucker whole personality. You was just a bitch ass nigga, but now that you depend on everybody and you in a fucking wheelchair and you missing an arm or some shit like that, or missing your leg or something, now your ass got nice as hell. Real shit, you got humbled. Like, how many times have we seen that? A bully fucking picking on everybody, get his ass fucking whooped. Now he cool with everybody. Now he acting nice to everybody. Exactly. It just took the right circumstances on some real shit. It took the right experience to bring out the right traits in that nigga on some real shit, bro. Now, according to astrology, that bully is always supposed to be a bully because that's in his character, and that's what the stars and planets have decided for him on some real stuff. According to astrology, I can't just intentionally manifest what I want because I'm not the one in power. I don't got no power. The creator ain't within me. So therefore, I have no power to create on some real shit. That's basically what y'all saying. Basically what y'all saying is none of my thoughts matter. When our thoughts are the ultimate power. Our thoughts and imagination and what we visualize is the ultimate power. Before you do anything in life, do you consult with the stars and the planets like, should I do this? Or because this motherfucker just pushed you and put his hands on you, your thoughts, you picture yourself hitting his ass back in a split second and you actually carry out that thought and that visualization in your head? Or is that what happens? That's exactly what the fuck's happened. Imagine when somebody talking to you and they talking crazy to you. Don't, before you respond to them in your head, you thinking to yourself like, this motherfucker got me fucked up. Motherfucker, you got me fucked up. You don't just randomly start doing shit in your head. You already building shit in your head. Your thoughts is the ultimate determiner in how life gonna play out. Your thoughts is the ultimate predictor. On some real shit, your imagination is the ultimate predictor. If you can see a man's imagination, you can see everything about him. You can see his future for real. On some real shit, bro. So if you can see a man's imagination, you would know he's about to snap the fuck out because he's already saying all the things he's finna say to this man in his head a split second before he even fucking say it, bro. Like, hold the fuck up. First of all, dude, you better get the fuck up out my face. He already said all that shit in his head before he said it. Hold on, you better get the fuck up out my face. He said that shit in his head before he said it out his mouth, bro. Even if it was just a split second before he said it out his mouth, nigga, on some real shit, it was said in his head first, bro. If you start being more consciously aware, you'll start realizing all the things that go on in your head that you don't fucking realize. On some real stuff, you will see how unconscious you are to a lot of the stuff that go on in your mind. Real stuff, bro. At the end of the day, is mind over matter, is mind over everything. Do you know what mind over matter means? Stars and planets, that's matter. You feel me? Mind is over all that shit, my nigga. Is you serious? And with this astrology shit, y'all saying is matter over mind, my nigga. You guys are fucking retarded, my nigga. On me. Just even talking about this shit, I think I just dropped down like 50 IQ points and some more shit. So let me cut it out, man. Hey, this is what we gonna do with astrology. Is lights out for that shit, bro.